Without a doubt, it's been a jam-packed summer of album drops, and I gotta say, I've been anticipating Latto's third studio album. From down south early 2000s flair to entering her lover girl era, she's tapping into her signature sound while trying a little something new, and also staying true to her ATL roots. And of course, I want to talk about it. But first, welcome to the channel. Hey, hi, Wazan with it, I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. When Latto first started teasing Sugar Honey Iced Tea a few months ago, I was ready to hear how she was coming. Over time, I feel like she's gone through various phases, from breaking out of the teeny bopper rapper shell, slathering the ratchet twerk persona on a little too heavy, acting grown and tapping into more sexual lyrics, and then finally landing at this era of Big Mama. She's past her peak, but as a fan, I feel like she has something to prove. I want to see and hear something new from Latto, and that's what I was thinking when Sugar Honey Iced Tea was announced, while also hoping that the project's title wasn't one last petty dig at you-know-who. But ice is just water when it melts, right? As a visuals-fueled rap fan, when it comes to albums, I want to see it, feel it, fully encapsulate myself in your project's theme, if you got one. And this down south ATL-inspired video teaser, and also the music video to Georgia Peach, was the perfect introduction for what was to come on this album. Not to mention the nostalgia of the album cover, taking me back to the early 2000s of hip-hop, and to be honest, this is really giving me all of the King magazine vibes. If you know, you know. When you take a look at the features list, that alone has a southern flair, which feels so intentional. Sierra, Young Nudy, Huncho, and Mariah the Scientist all have ATL roots, and with the exception of Cardi, everyone else is from the South. So they add a personal touch to the project overall, something that Latto seems to purposely do, as she mentions in her most recent interview with Ebro. She made all of the music first, and then tapped into people for features afterwards, all of which were artists that she admired for a personal touch. But a features list is not enough to impress me, even if I do love me some Tizo Touchdown, okay? Can you hold your own on these solo tracks? That is what I'm here for. And hearing Georgia Peach as the intro definitely made me perk up my ears just a little bit for various reasons. Now, for one, tell me if it's just me, but this song has a very particular vibe and flow to it, one that almost sounds like, well, give me your best guess. Also, one thing that I like about Georgia Peach being the intro to the project, as well as something else that women rappers are doing, is understanding the importance of the first track on your project and how it ties into the theme of your album overall. I'm a firm believer that the first song on your album, on your mixtape, needs to be you popping your shit. Tell us who you are and help us understand why you are that girl. This sounds a bit different from typical Latto's flow, but it features a playful wordplay that she's known for, right? Georgia Peach ties perfectly into Big Mama. They nearly go hand in hand from a visuals and sound perspective, which makes sense why Latto tweeted that she wanted people to listen to the project in order. Track listing is very important to me, and I feel like Latto's project sort of flows from slow R&B anthems to picking up the pace with these club-type songs, and eventually a balanced, introspective ending. Because once we get to Blixum, the 21 Savage influence is so real. From the gun sound ad-libs, lyrics like "miss me with that bull before I have them put some wings on you," and regardless of Playboy Cardi was really supposed to be on this track or not, I wish he was, I can still hear him on this beat. Dare I say, I would also enjoy a Boss Man D-Lo feature here too. The intro and outro of the track with nods to the viral TikToks is hilarious, and it shows that Latto is just out here having fun with it, the same way I feel about her being funny with the shit album abbreviation. Why so serious? Settle Down is probably one of my favorite tracks on the album, and it has a lot to do with the production. The beat feels a bit more sugary sweet, while the lyrics and flow is just signature Latto. I can kind of hear Playboi Carti or Uzi on a beat like this, and actually, let's take the time to praise the production because it really shines on Sugar Honey Iced Tea and showcases that Latto is not afraid to experiment a little bit. She doesn't stray too far away from her signature sound, but look, I like that. And she also isn't afraid to do a little bit of sneak dissing with lyrics talking about girls waiting on her to flop when they were just fans before they popped. Okay then. There's nothing that I love more than hearing a track where two artists match each other's vibes perfectly. And Latto and Young Nudy are a duo that I really never knew that I needed. On both Shrimp and Grits and even back on the Peaches and Eggplants remix that she did with Sexy Red. If you know Nudy, he loves a theme and a food metaphor, and this song sounds like it's straight off of his 2023 album, Gumbo. But can I keep it real though? All I hear is T.I.'s flow from Latto on this track. In a good way though, it's just very Atlanta. And then suddenly we take it back to the early 2000s with the super down south, There She Go. Sure, Latto is sampling and playing on the infamous Mike Jones, Mike Jones, back then song, but being someone that has listened to so much Louisiana rap, this feels so Boosie, so Webby inspired, from the rap rock star kind of beat to the way she spells out her name on the track. It's taking me back, okay? And I like that. Here's the thing, if you're a female rapper, you need at least one anthem to call these hoes broke, miserable, and straight up say that they can only afford to have nice things on their birthday. I don't make the rules. I just follow suit. And that's brokey. When you feel like clowning the girls, downing the girls, pluck brokey out your back pocket, put it on your Instagram story, and send the ops a message. Okay, throw H&M in there too. They both give me an old school female rap, poppin' shit, MySpace, mixtape vibe. Although many say that H&M is just Latto big old dissing someone in particular, but what do you think? Copper Cove and Ear Candy are not exactly my favorites, but I do enjoy the Coco Jones feature, and if anything, these feel like a more matured sound from Latto. It kind of reminds me of an upgraded version of one of her past songs that I really like called Long Way on her big Latto mixtape. Okay, Liquor is just a filler song, right? And don't hate me, I do not like Squeeze. I love the thought of having Megan Thee Stallion on the album, but not the song itself. It just feels like a forced pop rap moment. But Latto did say that while she made this album, she wanted to tap into the pop sound for the fans she gained during the Big Energy era. So I don't love Squeeze, but it has the potential to have a great, bubbly music video. Good to You with Ciara it's enjoyable. You know what this song reminds me of though? A modern, femme-forward version of Ciara and Phil Mob's So What? Like, it gives me that vibe, and I used to love that song. Now, I'll be honest and say that while I enjoy some of the Lover Girl anthems on Sugar Honey Iced Tea, they sort of infiltrate the second half of the album when I wish they were all towards the beginning. I guess there are just so many of them. I wish that the project had like an A and B side, because look what you've done with Mariah the Scientist, showcases this perfect lover girl chemistry between the two. But once we get to the relationship woe-filled prized possession with a feature that I was looking forward to, okay, Tizo Touchdown, I'm loving it, but I'm just so impatient to get to the end of this project. And it's so crazy to me because Shout Out to Me is one of the strongest songs on this album, and it perfectly encapsulates the different themes of Sugar Honey Iced Tea and Latto as an artist in this present day, reflecting on childhood memories, maturing within the rap game, and with personal and professional relationships. I know we probably are so focused on the pokes at Ice, Nicki, and Koi, but somehow it feels like Latto is finally letting it go on this track and putting the drama aside in a it's beneath me now sort of way. Because one thing that she touches on in the song that I do enjoy is the importance of showing love to other female rap artists, specifically newer ones. Now, I am nobody's super duper advocate for female rap unity because rap is a competitive sport at the end of the day. But I will say that it's commendable as an established artist to give the new girls a little spotlight to shine and showcase their talents, something that I feel like Latto has been doing these past couple of years. Overall, I think that Sugar Honey Iced Tea is an enjoyable body of work. It kind of has a song for every mood. And it does showcase Latto's maturity as an artist. Not exactly better than her debut Queen of the South, but I'll take it. Maybe a cute A, 8.5. I will say that it's my favorite female rap album of the summer so far, right? I am enjoying the Down South girls. They are giving me the summer, early 2000s vibes. I'm here for it. But anyways, if you listen to Sugar Honey Iced Tea, what do you think about it? Do you have a favorite track? I would have to say probably Settle Down. I enjoy Georgia Peach, but Settle Down. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments.